In your own country? What's wrong with that?
Alright, don't know what happened there. I think my Wi-Fi was turned on. I got connected with some Wi-Fi and interrupted that thing. So, hopefully this one stays. So, as I was trying to say, this whole event right here is kind of we're standing up, or they're standing up for what happened in August when it was 30 Patriots versus 40,000. And
stop right here. No sticks, no posts. Right here. No sticks, no posts, please.
Hey.
Please.
But remember,
you gotta take all your, keep your flags. Do it for everybody. No sticks, no posts. Just the sticks. No sticks on the common.
so we had an officer tell them over there that you guys would hold them for everybody somewhere, that you guys would have a staging area.
Right here.
Okay, and you guys are going to be here the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want this on camera.
So the police are saying there's no sticks, nothing like that is allowed.
Illegal in America, just to try to keep the order and keep the peace.
Guys, just give him a stick. Come on. Just work with them. Work with them. Don't worry about it. Let's go, guys.
We are being ordered to give up our flag poles.
I think we have someone to hang out
So there's a very large police presence. There's a up there. You guys can see a group of people. Those are protesters against these guys that are over here. So far, it does not appear that the opposition is as big as it was back in August, so that's good. Some people would even take that as to, we're winning. Back in Berkeley, there was no, we had zero opposition when we were in Berkeley last weekend. And we have very little opposition here right now. So, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Some Black Lives Matter over there.
I would love to go to jail for that.
So don't I. I work for the
They're split on it. They divide.
They're very unhappy that people disrespect our flag and
I'm
stand.
very sorry to hear their happiness is offended, of course. Everybody should be happy. But I'm just saying, the Supreme Court of America, the law of the land, clearly states that it's legit. Am I right, people? Hi, everybody. Vermin Supreme.
Here's Misha.
A little bit of a commie, sure, but how else are you going to get your free fucking pony? Am I right, people? You want a free pony? That's communism right there.
Who wants a free pony? I'd like to buy what I get. Thank you.
I like to sell one.
I'd like to sell them. You bet.
That's why we stand out here.
The flag is
I think you should fold those flags. Isn't there
So,
certainly
yeah,
a fold
for those of you who weren't here right at the beginning,
I'm sure there
it's
is.
a group of Patriot individuals we got people from all over the country, actually. Joey, Tiny, Kyle Chapman came. Me, we all came from the West Coast. We have people from down south, Virginia, and even further south. We got people from New York, New Hampshire, all over the place. And they came because they were pissed off about what happened in August. And they were bullied. And they will not be bullied again. There's Tammy Hillary Lee. Make sure you check her out. I'm gonna probably be live as long as I can. I brought a couple battery packs and so on. But this will be the last live stream that I will be doing for a long time because I am moving to Liberty One TV. Make sure you guys go to liberty1tv.com. Check it out and subscribe.
Who's your favorite Powerpuff Girl?
A lot of awesome conservatives over there bringing the real news instead of the news that we've been getting.
Communism is a disease.
No one's saying Black Lives don't matter. No one's saying that.
Free speech now. See, that's a good one.
Here we go, guys.
Communism is a disease.
No one's saying Black Lives don't matter, but people are saying it's not okay to be right. What is going on here?
Jeff Deal for Senate.
Yeah, well, good. USA, 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 USA. USA still. Amen. Jesus is watching us right now. Jesus loves this country. Hey, let's wait for everyone to get up here. Satan loves communism.
All right, it's been pretty mellow so far. Just a couple people trying to block us.
Turn Satan on morning.
Very nice police presence. Group of protesters up there on the hill, if you guys can see it.
USA, 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 USA. Is your president yet? Over it. 7 more years, baby. 7 more years. Lucky number
There's
7.
a pretty large group of people ahead of us here on the other side of the cordoned off area.
Free coffee rides for commies. That's communism. Use your side. That's the program. Are you capitalists and scumbags? Where are the communists? Do you want your free voting? Are you looking for cultivating commies? Use that side. This man has a rubber boot on his head trying to give us some knowledge. I really, really don't want to listen to this.
I will not take knowledge from a guy that wears first contact.
Where's the other boot? That's all I want to know. Up your ass. Where is it? What? Up your ass, pal.
That must be the squeaky proof for SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of people marching in on the other side over there.
Oh, by the way, I didn't do this, but like
Who are they
5 years ago,
Who are they supporting? What are they supporting?
exactly how many years ago I fucked your mom. Got news for you, bro. Oh, you'll be a father.
These guys.
I would want an abortion.
You don't even know what you're talking
On
about.
myself.
You can't even answer.
All right, so for some reason the cops aren't letting us in on this entrance. They're making us go around, which is where the opposition is actually at.
You want to kill
So,
That's your agenda.
you see what they're doing? They're making us go over there. Why? I don't know. So they're letting us in over
You want to
right
kill
here.
children, spit next time. Get out of here! Forever and sickle, control my sickle!
I got love. I got freedom.
Hey, Joey.
You guys tell your face. Get it right. You're walking with the communism home. It's all right. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back.
Joey.
People's dying in that flag.
I see you, Coach. I see you, buddy.
Come close to Tommy. Why you have your clothes like? Come close to
All right.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I hate Stalin. I hate Stalin. Back
So
off.
why do you have that flag? So why do you have that flag?
Do you know anything about Nazis?
Okay, but why do you have that flag? If I have a Nazi flag, can I just say, oh, Hitler didn't do it right? Is that okay? That's disgusting. You understand? Millions of people, do you understand how many people died under that?
How many people die every day of lack of food? Here.
That's
How
bad.
many people fucking die every day? So what are you
That's
doing
bad.
about it?
But that right there, that represents a genocide. Millions and millions of people murdered right there. That's like me wearing a Nazi shirt.
Bring your bikes in.
We better get in there. Huh? Yeah, they're gonna make us get in there. Well, we're on the wrong side, buddy.
Back it up.
All right, we're on the wrong side of the line. Joey Gibson and Robert Zirkin, the Common Sense Conservative, are on the wrong side of the line.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump.
Oh, you bet.
No fascist USA, no Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump.
All right, on the other side of the police line right there, you have the Trump supporters. For some reason, not letting them inside the area.
Not much, just enjoying a beautiful day in Boston.
You got Joey Gibson.
Just looking at all the communists right here. The hypocrisy of communism is unbelievable right now. Stalin and Hitler are the exact same thing. And so, only because Hitler invaded Russia. No, if he would have never invaded, they would have never fought. They had a treaty. Stalin didn't care what Hitler was doing. He just shouldn't have gone onto Russian territory. I'm enjoying being here. It's America. I go wherever I want, whenever I want.
Yeah, guys, this is how the West Coast does it.
I'm not kidding. Hey, can you go wherever you want?
They're leaving.
Why?
I don't know. All right, guys, so the Trump supporters just took off. We're going to see if maybe we can hook up with them somehow. We could just stay here.
Where are they going? Are they going inside?
I think they're going to the courthouse or whatever, where they were going to go last time. I don't know. Because they're not letting them into the gazebo, so now they want to have a rally over there.
Well, they should follow, ready?
Yeah. Stay safe today, guys. All right. Oh, we got Kyle hanging back too. Kyle Chapman over there, base stick man.
Where are we going, man? I don't know. The party's right here.
Everybody stopped at the wrong side of the line. Joey and I just kept on going.
It's so funny. Any of them that try to give me shit, and then I try to talk to them, and they cannot even finish a sentence. They can't answer a question. They can't answer one question.
Foaming at the mouth, fucking gibbering idiot.
With their hammer and sickle flags and gear and stuff. It's absolutely amazing.
But you don't understand Marxism. You don't understand Marxism, Joey Gibson. True Marxism is beautiful. Has nothing to do with Stalin.
No, it just wasn't done right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yes.
Yes. If we try it this time, we'll be able to. We'll get it right this time.
It just has to be done worldwide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There can't be any non-Marxist states, or it just won't work. I've heard all the excuses.
Looks like they might be letting them in after all.
Who's Shiva? Is she a libertarian?
Shiva, I guess you could call him a libertarian. He's pretty solid.
He's got the torch.
He's big on going after GMOs, going after glyphosate, termites.
Southern Poverty Law Center, who uses you like resources of pawns.
Tell him, Gabriel.
Wake up and realize how the left.
All right, so everybody's all right here. The police apparently have kept those guys over there.
We're definitely marching through that way.
Oh, if anything, we'll just do what we just did. We'll go have some conversations.
We're gonna stay out here, rear element.
They're letting them in now. They're letting
Are
them
we
in.
gonna be a rear element?
Huh?
Are we gonna be a rear element?
Why?
I don't
Get in
know.
there. Just get in there.
Yeah, I don't want to be cordoned off, and now we're fucking controlled by the cops.
You mean in here?
Yeah, now you're second.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It gives them the responsibility.
Kids aren't
Yeah,
that
but
big.
then you're sectioned in.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck, okay?
Appreciate it.
You can always say this. I went to Boston and it was wicked cool. Remember that one. I went to Boston, that's how you
I
use it.
voted for Trump in the
Most of these motherfucking queers anyways.
I voted for him in the primary.
It's true. They all suck. These are all retread occupants.
They're better males.
Put that on the highlight reel. Oh, they're not letting boot guy in.
Alright. Situation here a little bit better.
All right. So yeah, they're not letting people in. Got a guy over there yelling, "Kill yourselves." Very uplifting. Very, it's a lot of love coming from that side. A lot of love. You know, that's what liberals say, right? You know, love and peace. Oh, and the guy's taking pictures, saying, "Kill yourselves." He's probably a reporter. All you hateful people should just die. Your hate is evil. I hate you. I mean, you all should die. Oh, we got news over there. I hate your hate.
I'm not hateful, I just hate your hate.
Hate is evil, and so are white people, and conservatives, and the police, and
violently shut us down, has nothing taken away. They are not searched. They are allowed to have their flag pulled inside, but we are not.
They have more rights than us.
everybody say hi to Joey Gibson.
What's up, guys?
Joey
Good to be in
Gibson,
Boston.
Tiny Tusitala, Big Boy Tiny.
If you are violent in America, you have more rights than people who are peaceful.
Right?
Welcome to the Freedom Zone. Please have your identification ready for inspection. Please have your dental records ready for casual perusal.
Hello, Audra.
Please be prepared for
He was a nerdy computer during that time. He just started doing drugs. Too much acid.
Right, so the guy with the boot on his head is the reason why you just don't do drugs, kids. Just don't do drugs. Once you start wearing a boot as a head covering, you just gotta stop. That's when you know you have a problem. Are they searching and letting people in, or are we just sitting here? Tiny, what are they doing?
Charlottesville all over again.
What are they doing?
Wanting people and everything.
All right, so Boston police just broke their line. We're gonna come over here now. Looks like everybody's back up on the hill right there.
I can't wait to go up there.
We should have just stayed.
Can I vote?
You should
Hey,
have.
did I tell you I fucked your mom about 30 years ago? Say hi to her. And oh, did I mention that on your
I gotta pee. That's my biggest concern right now.
Good. There's like 10,000 people here.
We expected this would happen. It's happened in August. They're trying to do it again to us. The side that is peaceful is being searched. The side that is peaceful is having everything taken away from them. It's involuntarily. We are being told we need to come in here and be searched and have everything taken away. As you can see, the side that is threatening violence against us has none of the same rules apply. That is why the major lawsuits have been filed against the city and will continue to be filed against the city until they accept that we have First Amendment rights here, and we will continue to come back. We will come back next fall, and we will come back in the summer, in the spring, and we will keep coming back until our rights are respected here in Boston. Thank you.
Is this a peaceful protest?
Of course, there's been no violence on our side. There never has been.
What's the name of this group?
This group is called Resist Marxism. This is the Rally for the Republic. We have lots of Patriot organizations here.
Who's Mark?
Yes, M-A-R-K.
We're not, we want to make clear, we're for First Amendment. We're anti-Nazism, we're anti-white supremacy. That's not American. We're protesting that and communism. We want free speech so everyone can say what they can say. We want Antifa to be able to speak. But we don't want them to threaten violence because they disagree with us. We're here supporting First Amendment rights. So I don't know why there's a protest to that. We're anti-Nazism, we want equality, but we want liberty for people. That's why we're here. First and Second Amendment, we don't want it to be suppressed.
Oh, there it is.
I'm not. I don't know if some people might be. There's a lot of, this just showed up. This is kind of like an organic thing. Like the Antifa people are trying to say that we were like organized by like some conservative group. I'm not even a conservative. I'm more libertarian. But we just want free speech and Second Amendment rights.
So what is the full message that you guys are going out to?
That we want free speech so that everyone can have it, not be suppressed by Antifa, because you have this movement, and you even have that group, I believe in California, called By Any Means Necessary. That's full on fascism. These people are using fascist tactics to suppress First Amendment rights. We want to be out here and say that we can say what we want to say. You want to be able to say you're pro-Trump without getting maced in the face. It doesn't make sense.
And your name?
I'm not going to give that.
A lot of people are, suggesting that you guys are spewing hate. Are you necessarily spewing hate today?
No, absolutely not. I'm a combat veteran in the Army. Everyone's green. Racism is antiquated. It's un-American. It doesn't belong here, and we're anti that. We would not allow a Nazi in here. If someone came in here spewing white supremacy, they would have an issue with us, and we'd be like, get the hell out of here. You don't belong. We're for equality. Racism is outdated. It doesn't belong in America. We need to smash it.
If you agree so much with the guys over there, why is there guys on two sides and yelling at each other?
That's what I understand. Like, we're here for free speech, anti-white supremacy, and then you have people protesting us. Like, what are you? So you're against us for being against white supremacy?
Where are we seeing the hate?
Yeah,
we're seeing the hate.
We're
right
preaching
now.
equality. We want everyone to come together. We want America, even though we're divided politically, we should still have a peaceful talk. We need to come to the table and everyone agrees.
Are you glad are you glad of the police presence?
Absolutely, man. Law enforcement is what protects us.
Are you worried?
Well, no, absolutely not. I mean, I have no issue with them. I wish we could communicate and agree on free speech, even though we disagree. That's how America should be. It's a good dialogue.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
For a white guy.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
on the right side.
Hey, Tiny. 2 lines, bro. 2 lines. Get back here.
That's what they should be ashamed, man.
All right, guys. We are coming through to get searched, wanted, the whole deal. That way we can get inside there and they can do their speeches and stuff.
They know you are.
Coming through.
What if we say yeah? What are they going to say after that?
What did we say we were?
We're still over there screaming and yelling.
What was that?
You're all famous now, big dog. See what?
Man, I just love doing this.
See what punching commies will do for you? Make you famous. Everybody, you want to get famous? Just go lay out some social justice.
We're about to get a lot today. They're really searching those. Joey, you better get those dynamites out of your back.
We're here.
All right, they're chanting, hey, hey, go home. Nazi scum. Got to go. I don't see any Nazis.
So what do you think so far, brother?
I think that it's pretty cute that they're sitting there protesting, hate, right? But the only people that are being hateful are right over there.
Yeah.
Joey and I were on the other side of the police line. All they were doing was screaming and yelling. Joey was having a conversation talking about, what communism really is. You don't know. You don't know what communism is. Communism is beautiful.
What happens to people in these liberal enclaves is they're in an echo chamber. So they never get any opposing viewpoints or political ideology.
They roll their eyes. They don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They roll it there. I'm not going to waste my time on you.
Oh, you don't know. You're ignorant.
You're just stupid.
Yeah, you're just dumb.
Stupid.
All right. Hey, Tiny, can you hold this one? I'm emptying my pockets. Nope. Thanks, sir.
Hey, how are you?
So yeah, the cops are making sure that we are law-abiding citizens, which has never, ever been a problem.
Media credentials.
Ever been a problem. What about media credentials?
Police are being serious, man.
Yeah, they are.
I've never been searched for a rally.
Not like that.
No, not like that.
All right. Nope. So they have a very large buffer zone. Yeah, what's going on here? So it appears that there will not be much, if any, actual opposition, physical opposition anyway.
Equal access to public facilities. I have filed in the city of Pittsfield, Massachusetts, a sanctuary city ordinance. It didn't get passed, but it did become policy 413.
So it's definitely not 40,000 like last time, but they got a couple people, you know, a couple people came out to say hello.
I am proud to live in a country where we have at the bottom of
It's good to see though, guys, it really is. Oh, here we go, we got some more Antifa, little black bloc coming down.
asking them to come here. I support immigrant rights, the rights of the transgender. I am a democratic socialist. However,
Sorry, I'm doing this from my phone currently. The quality doesn't get so good when I zoom in, but if you guys go to Liberty One TV,
they support the
subscribe, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff in better quality.
People to speak, and it's wrong. A long time ago, in the 20s, there was a man named Gitlow, and he was not a fascist, he was a socialist, and the government stopped him from speaking. And it went to the Supreme Court in a case called New York versus Gitlow. And like many of you anti-fascists that are out there, the court reasoned that while there was not a present conflagration, that down the road.
One thing I will definitely say, that in my 24 hours plus in Boston, I'm kind of impressed with the city. It's clean. It's not like Portland. It's not like Portland where you can't walk anywhere without stepping over a homeless guy or somebody's fecal matter. And trash everywhere. I mean, Boston, they do a good job here in Boston. It is a very clean, nice city, and the architecture is just amazing. And the people are classy, for the most part. Yeah, Boston's a nice place. If you haven't been here before, you should come visit. Check it out. Law enforcement's been pretty good. They've been very upfront, trying to work with everybody. The city denied the permit, so they doing it anyway, but you know, the city did this, made this big buffer area and very large police presence. It's good. It's a good day. Look at that beautiful gazebo right there.
It's a disaster. You need to respect the First Amendment.
I'm gonna get a little bumpy here for a second. Just got my 20% notice, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in.
A long time ago, we had a music festival, but we were priced out of the marketplace because we had to pay more police people.
Look at this guy over here. What's he doing?
Hey, I'm plugging in over here.
You're not live, are you?
Yeah, I'm live.
No, you're not.
Hey,
No, you're not.
you got Tammy Hillary Lee, everybody.
Get the fuck out.
Wow, the language. The language. There's children watching this right here.
You're not even live, so shush.
I'm live here. Look at that. Live.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're live.
Yeah.
Freedom! Look, we came to finish what we started. This is the re-rally. This is why we do what we do, because it's freedom of speech. We have a right to be here. We're going to finish it. It's called holding the line. You hold the line, and you do what you said you're going to do, and we're here. Look at this. Look. Rob, look. We're here.
We're here.
That's what it's about.
And this time, nobody's leaving until we want to leave.
That's right. Ever. Never. That's what I'm talking about. Go spy on somebody else now, you weirdo. You weirdo.
If you guys don't know who Tammy Hillary Lee is, make sure you look her up.
I stand with you for immigrants. That's why I support sanctuary cities. But I also represent the rights of people to speak, and I believe in freedom of expression. That's why I'm here marching with these people. Not because we agree. I support Bernie Sanders. I support the Green Party. I support Elizabeth Warren. But I support the right to free speech. Many of you operate under a lie, a mistake.
Try to get up there.
The theory is that if you allow
got more police showing up.
road, bad things will happen. You mentioned the Nazis. I am telling you as a democratic socialist, it is a political fact I'm ashamed to admit. Hitler was a socialist. He was not a regular University of Chicago government minimalist. He was a socialist like this.
Whoever organized it,
It doesn't mean socialism is bad. Just like it doesn't mean vegetarianism is bad because Hitler was a vegetarian. But the reality is, fascists were not economic conservatives. It is a lie. It is a historic lie. Fascists are socialists like me. Mussolini was too. We need to protect the right to speech. It's very, very, very important. Many of you out there think you need to stop these guys from speaking. You mentioned what happened in Nazi Germany. Let me tell you, you live under a myth. You say that no one tried to stop the fascists. That is not a historical fact. There were many clashes with the communists. I got to speak to They didn't stop them. Unfortunately, sadly, the great majority of mankind, Adolf Hitler, at least in Nazi Germany, won the war of ideas.
Go ahead. Mark. He's
official media. I do. Creating bad video that shows up on the internet that makes you look like a bunch of thugs. You need to win the war of ideas.
Tiny already got in a fight. He already got knocked out.
Because that is how you affect. I'm ready to go out there. That's what I want.
Why didn't you come with Joey and I when we were on the other side of the police line?
I will tell you. He was hiding his head. There were fights in the street in Nazi Germany on both sides, and that didn't stop anybody. It was a tragedy that Adolf Hitler was able to convince people. You need to be in a position of convincing people and telling and showing them that you're right. Being a bunch of thugs is not going to do it. I'm with you on most of your causes. I support transgender rights. I have filed petitions in the city of Pittsfield for animal rights. I try not to eat too much meat. I break it once in a while, but I try to be kind to all sentient beings. But I support the First Amendment. God bless you all. I know everyone on this dais probably disagrees with every political thing that I stand for. But they let me speak. They let me speak. They let me speak. Those on that other side of that fence, you would stop me. You don't believe in free speech. You believe in thuggery and violence. Noam Chomsky is not a right-winger. Noam Chomsky has said, you are the greatest gift to the right there is. Trevor Noah of The Daily Show is not a right-winger. Trevor Noah is saying you guys are a political disaster. Please stop it. Most of you today are politely
are politely demonstrating, and I support you doing that. But please do not interfere with speech. Please do not engage in property destruction. Please do not engage in the rights, prevent them from speaking.
But because
God bless you all. Bless you all out there in the audience. I wish peace upon you. You may be giving me the finger, but I really do wish you peace. And I wish you love. God bless you all. Bless everybody up here.
That matters. So that's why they let him speak. That's why they brought him up.
Ronaldo de Gallo, everybody. Thank you very much. We're going to kick this off like we originally wanted to. So let me get the first speaker up here. I believe it was going to be Mark or Garrett. We're going to do this exactly like we had as planned originally. Before all these protesters showed up and tried to prevent people from getting on stage. We see you up there. We're talking to you. And I thank you for coming out today because you're the one who needs to hear our words the most. We're coming out here peacefully, trying to use our words to articulate something that will cause social change. And you're coming here with signs and violence and all sorts of hateful rhetoric. And nobody up here are what you're portraying us to be. So, Garrett, Mark, somebody, one of the main organizers, stand by, prepare to wait. We have an incredible lineup here today. People flew from Oregon, California. Am I saying Oregon wrong? I heard that I trigger people the way that I say Oregon. It's Oregon. Oregon! They came from Oregon. My name is Samson Richopi. None of you are going to know my name or my face unless you watched North Shore Antifa where they tried to out me. They put my face on there and they said I'd like to come to the Boston Common and smoke cannabis and argue about free market principles. And they put all this stuff on their website like that's a bad thing. That I come out here wanting to talk to people. Crazy, right? But I want to know who's going to be the next speaker so I can kind of introduce them. Do you have how shall I introduce you, sir? Do you want to do it yourself? So this gentleman's going to introduce himself, and he's going to have some words to say to you today. And I don't know, I've never really had a conversation with him before, but he doesn't really look like a white supremacist or a Nazi to me. I have a feeling he's not. But who knows? I'll let you judge him based off of his words, unlike all the signs out there. So thank you very much.
All right, guys, so just so you don't sound stupid when you're commenting on this video, there was the first guy who was speaking. He's a Bernie supporter who believes in free speech. You got to talk crap about him because you don't agree with his politics, that's fine. But the rest of these people here are right of center for the most part.
Broadcasting for well over 10 years in various formats.
See, this is serving a purpose. For those of you who choose to not be informed and who choose to not stay up to date with things, back in August, shortly after Charlottesville, 30 people came to this very spot and tried to have a rally, a freedom rally, a rally for freedom, talking about free speech and so on. 40,000 people, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, so on and so forth, came in opposition to them, came to protest them, ran them out of town. So the reason they are here today is to show the city of Boston, the state of Massachusetts, the United States of America, and the world that they're not going to run, that they can't, that Antifa and the actual fascists in this country cannot use their fascist tactics to silence free speech. So yeah, some of these speeches might be boring, some of the, not a lot of action right now, but no, this does matter. This does matter. This matters a lot. And if you can't see why this matters, well, I don't know why you're watching a video on the Common Sense Conservative, because you absolutely do not have any common sense whatsoever.
The United States is not a democracy. The United States never was a democracy. It is never intended to be a democracy.
That is all of the opposition that we have currently. There's a rumor that there's about 500 Black Lives Matter coming down.
Freedom to speak.
We'll see if they actually show up. But it's a lot less than 40,000, isn't it?
But to defend the
and it's because things have changed. November 4th was a giant nothing burger. When we went down to Berkeley last weekend, giant nothing burger. Nobody showed up. There was no opposition whatsoever.
Engage in a long honored tradition of debate and exchange.
Here there's some opposition, but it's piddly.
Martin, the guy with the army hat?
Further the human condition and advance society into a better future for all Americans, black, white, Latino, gay, lesbian, I don't care if you even come from somewhere out there in space. We are now living in the modern America that once was the Europe of the 1930s. Opposition speaking out, defending republic and rule of law. That is us here at the bandstand. Mobs swarming to attack them and silence freedom of speech. Many of those mobs sanctioned by the leftist local government here in Boston, advertised by the leftist-controlled media, just as Boston did last August. As Marty Walsh, do you reject our message today? That's
the thing. We're not pushing right versus left. We're pushing freedom. We're pushing the United States of America. We are pushing the principles that made this country great in the first place. It's not left versus right. It's freedom versus communism. It's freedom versus fascism. Antifa, we're supposed to be anti-fascist, and that's all they do. Fascism. People who literally want to shut down free speech, who want to shut down the message of free speech. That's nothing to do with right versus left. It just happens to be people on the right versus people on the left. People on the left believe in fascism, communism, so on and so forth. People on the right believe in freedom. That's what makes left and right. People want to talk about identity politics and how we need to, stop thinking left versus right. But it's how you think. It's how people think. It's not what you think. The left believes emotionally. Everything is emotional with them. There's no logic. There's no reason. There's no common sense. It's emotion. Every issue that they have is emotion. Social justice. It's emotional. It's not factual. It's not reasonable. People on the right are more reasonable. They're more factual. They're more logical.
Doesn't say that anywhere.
That's why we're on the right.
This is common ground right here. This park was put here over 200 years ago for the people to gather and peaceably assemble. Why must we request a permit? But yet, by the free they pull the permit. Yet here we are today, folks. I'd like to get an uprising and hold us. We won't wait until the socialists, which are out there, not in here, round us up and ship us off. I will not stand here now and just simply not defend and stand down, fight a little here and there, shrink back in defeat. Folks, I won't even stand behind you, and I won't stand beside you. No, I will stand in front of you, and I will take that first shot. We will stand in offense to that phalanx of opposition out there. Promote this great republic and carry that message beyond our posterity. And as Thomas Jefferson wrote, the last sentence in the Declaration of Independence, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence.
Alright guys, I'm going to log off for a minute. I'm going to come back in a little bit. But make sure when I click off that you guys hit subscribe so that way you can get the alert when I come back. Because when I come back, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little more interesting. So make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you go to liberty1tv.com because that is where this footage is going to be going from now on. There will be no more live streams. So share the video, check out liberty1tv.com, click subscribe when I log off of here, and